Let's now turn our attention further afield and to the International Criminal Court, which will tomorrow hold a status conference at The Hague to determine the fate of President Uhuru Kenyatta's trial. ICC Country Outreach Coordinator Maria Kamara says that the Office of the Prosecutor has received records of the president's bank accounts. Here's Patrick Amimo with the rest of that story.
For almost 2 years, the Office of the Prosecutor had unsuccessfully applied for access to President Uhuru Kenyatta's bank accounts. Chief Prosecutor Fatou Bensouda argued the accounts will provide evidence on whether Uhuru funded retaliatory attacks in Naivasha and Nakuru during the 2007-2008 post-election violence. On his part, Attorney General Githu Muigai insisted only a Kenyan court could grant such access. Bensouda said the government was not cooperating. Early this year, Bensouda convinced judges at the Trial Chamber 5B to compel the government to disclose the records. She said without access to Uhuru's financial records and without other new evidence, the prosecution will be required to withdraw charges on crimes against humanity facing Uhuru. Since last week, the Office of the Prosecutor has been going through the bundle of records to determine whether they meet the threshold or more will be needed. That will be the subject of debate during the status conference between the prosecutor, Kenya's Attorney General Githu Muigai, and Uhuru's defense team.
In an extreme situation, where there is a determination of non-cooperation, the prosecutor will inform the judges. The judges would evaluate the matter, and that is when they would issue a decision. The Assembly of State Parties would consider which measures they might take against a non-cooperating state.
Two key witnesses believed to be former members of the outlawed Mungiki sect claimed in statements to the prosecution that the president helped to plan the violence at a meeting at State House, Nairobi, after the disputed 2007 polls, and that he even transferred millions of shillings from his account to buy weapons. Last December, Bensouda told the court that she could no longer rely on the testimony of the two witnesses after one of them admitted that he had provided false evidence regarding the State House meeting and the other refused to testify. Several other witnesses in the Uhuru trial have also withdrawn their evidence.
The Office of the Prosecutor had been very clear that they had faced an unprecedented account of witness interference, witness intimidation, to the extent that some witnesses are too afraid to testify before the court.
President Uhuru Kenyatta has maintained his innocence, saying the criminal charges are a fabrication. Uhuru's defense team has pushed for the case to be withdrawn. The case is scheduled to start on 7th October this year. Patrick Amimo, KTN.